1 week ago, Toronto Maple Leafs fans were planning the parade. They were going to become Stanley Cup champions after winning their first round series versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. But the first two games on home ice in round number 2 has not quite gone to as they wish, we can say. Down 2-0 versus the Florida Panthers. The Panthers win both games on the road. But one of the bigger stories is in game number 2, Sam Bennett. Two controversial plays where Leafs fans are not going to be happy about this. Let's review the first one where he received a $5,000 maximum allowable under the CBA for cross-checking against Michael Bunting. So a little bit of karma for him after the suspension he took earlier. Not saying that it should have happened, but be the judge for yourself. In front of the net, turns around, kind of just cross-checks him. Not looking, so I don't think it was on purpose to the head, but obviously right after cross-checks him again in the spine. But yeah, you can see where his eyes are. He's not even looking at Bunting. He's just kind of pushing him out of the way. I don't think it's a suspension-worthy hit, to be honest, especially in the playoffs. The cross-check at the end, everyone in the playoffs does that now. Dirty for sure. It wasn't that hard, but I agree with the league here. I don't think it was a suspension-worthy hit. We got a little bit more of updating here. But what do you think? I know Toronto fans are not going to like this at all, but I would say a fine is completely fine on this. As for the other play, let me go and find it really quick. It's on Matty Neves. The only issue I have with the second play is strictly that Knies does get injured on the play. It's kind of a harmless play. It looks like two guys. Realistically, my opinion on it is if Knies did not get injured on this play, no one would care. They're kind of tangled up, brings him to the ground. It's unfortunate that Knies gets hurt. I think maybe you could look at a suspension here, but I honestly think it's just playoff hockey. Two guys getting tangled up and then skating off. I know Toronto fans are going to hate me for this, but those are my thoughts on both plays. What do you think? Should Sam Bennett have been suspended? Should he been fined? And for this second altercation with Knies, should there have been anything? He didn't get suspended. He didn't get a penalty. He didn't get fined or anything. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And that is going to do it. Toronto down 2-0. Do they have what it takes to bounce back in game number 3, going back to the Florida? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. But thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day and see ya.